morning, y'all. What's going on? Your boy Jabari Warfield in the building. It is Wednesday, 7:31. It is warm outside. It's already 150 degrees. Scheduled to get up to 200 a little later on today.
You ain't saying nothing. You ain't saying nothing.
You know, but I'm not lying. You know, I ain't wrong.
No, you are not, sir.
Oh my goodness. Dap Dub's in the building with me. What's up, sir? How you doing?
Yo, doing it.
Doing it well.
Trying, brother. I am trying. Welcome back.
Thank you, man.
Gallivanting across the world.
You know,
it's so funny. The Olympics are popping off, and then automatically you had some time off.
Well, you know,
what a flex.
Even Santa Claus needs a break, bro.
But the Olympics, bro, Paris, France. I know that's where you were. You can play. Oh no, I was domestic.
I'm not saying.
I'm putting the dots together. I thought I saw you over there in synchronized diving. I looked in the crowd. I was like, is that of all the things? That's what you probably would go look at.
I was trying to help Jordan Childs get that medal back that they was trying to take from him.
Man, how dare they?
Okay,
look,
son.
I know I'm from a different generation. I don't believe in participation trophies, but
right.
if it's an admin era. Man, both them girls deserve a bronze.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
because that's their fault.
Yeah.
And we talking about time, man. We talk if the video evidence shows that they did get it in. Because at first the people said, oh, they didn't get it in. And the people came back, USA, and said, no, we got video evidence that we got it in time. And they said, well, no, we good. We're not gonna review your evidence or anything. We made our decision. That don't sound right, dog.
No, son, that stinks. That's straight up stinks.
Jabbar, would you have given the medal back?
No.
They got to come take that, right?
Oh, they'd have to come get that, son.
Take that.
Take that.
You can try.
No, did it.
Oh.
No, man. I mean, you're talking about someone who works hard, not only training hard, but you're talking about a specific diet.
Yep.
Sacrificing, going out, just basically your training. You come home. I mean, I'm not quite sure, but I would imagine it's one of those things where you're training, you're avoiding any kind of crazy situation, so you probably don't have much of a social life.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And you're watching what you eat, watching what you drink, and making sure that you're measuring this and measuring that, and then you're spending umpteenth number 50-11 hours in the gym, practicing, working out, and training, and being mentally ready to face the rest of the world.
Yes, sir.
No, man, I ain't giving back nothing. You gonna have a reason to give me back. So.
I'm coming for the people in her circle. I'm coming for her mama. I'm coming for her daddy. I'm coming for her cousin. I'm coming for the gangster cousin too. We all got that gangster cousin.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Player, they got to come get that from me. They got to pry it from my cold dead hands. Y'all better roll up in a Suburban, throw a bag over my head, beat me, and take it.
Yeah.
There ain't no way I'm giving that thing back, man. No. Y'all don't embarrass me. We did the podium stand. There's memes going around. We went viral on our whole celebration of what we accomplished. And you gonna take this from me?
Yeah.
Nah, son. We good.
Yeah, and I got a few cousins in Michigan. I drop it off at their house when nobody gets nothing.
No. What? When we was in school, I mean, I'm from the East Coast. I bet y'all did it in Midwest and Texas and whatnot. But you want to fight about it?
Yeah.
When somebody say something, you like, you want to fight?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what she should say. Oh,
sure.
You want to fight? All right, come get it.
And then you hear this click fading in the background.
Do you want to fight a gymnast? She could do like ninja kung fu kicks that you stereotypically expect, right?
Son.
She could jump, kick you, and flip you, and then flip and land on top of you off the top rope.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I think one of the last shows we were on, we definitely agreed that Simone Biles can probably dunk with her feet.
Yes, sir.
Like literally dunk.
Yes, sir. Yeah, clearly. Them girls, they small, but they got big legs. So it's like any other part in your life, you don't roll up on somebody with big muscles.
No.
I come from martial arts background. That don't mean people can fight. Most big dudes can't fight because don't nobody try them.
Right.
But let's just say this person has worked a long time to make those legs really strong. Nah, you ain't kicking me with those.
Nah, son. No, not today, not tomorrow, not at all.
If it could launch a 4-foot girl 12 feet in the air, what are they gonna do to my chin?
Yeah, exactly. Your chin, your neck, you'll be rearranged.
I look like one of those kids in that slap boxing competitions. You ever watch one of those?
I've seen those,
the
man.
little slap, and then the people that are out on their feet, they just like wavering.
Yeah.
What? I ain't messing with no gymnast girl.
No. Actually, one of my cousins dated a gymnast, and she basically
Lucky.
was the same. Yeah. Well,
that's another show.
Yeah. That's
After hours.
That's a whole nother morning grind. But yeah, I remember her being basically like that. I mean, just really, very solid.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, she'd do some flips, bro. And it was like, how did you were just on the ground a minute ago. What are you doing changing the light bulb in the ceiling? How did you get up that high?
Jabari,
it's crazy.
You and I teach Latin dance. You are, for those who don't know, breaking news, he is a Zumba instructor. But bruh, there's a couple turns and back-to-back turns. You come up out of there, you could be dizzy.
Oh, yeah.
These jokers are off the ground, 10 feet in the air, doing turns.
Yes, sir.
Man, they legit.
Yes, sir. Straight legit. That's for sure. All right. Good morning, y'all. It's 7:37 here on 88.7 KAZI. A little later on in the program, we're going to talk to Mr. Lemuel Bradshaw of the United Tissue Center. I believe we had him on the show about this time last year. August is National Minority Donor Awareness Month, and we're going to talk to Mr. Bradshaw a little later on, do some birthday shout-outs, and do the general madness that we do.
I'm here for the madness.
Dap is chawing at the bit. It's Warfield Wednesday, y'all. Good. 0.7 KAZI. What's up, y'all? 747. Your boy Jabari Warfield in the building, along with Dab Dub, joined by Simply Courtney. And it's a Wednesday, man, and it's going to be hot. Son. Man, it's gonna be hot.
The moment I steps outside today, it was gonna be hot. What y'all talking about?
Talk about it, then.
Let me brush the shoulder. Yeah, but yeah, for everybody else though, when I'm not around, yeah, it's gonna be hot for y'all too, though.
Yeah, it is.
If we gotta talk weather.
Yeah, exactly.
Good Lord.
Cool. What's up, fellas? How y'all doing, man?
Hey, I'm curious, fellas.
Yeah.
When we have this hot weather, and then like an activity will be canceled. So let's just say, oh, we're gonna cancel soccer today, and we send out to all the parents because of the heat advisory. We're gonna cancel soccer.
Right.
How come y'all didn't cancel making my kid walk to school?
Ooh.
How come you didn't cancel recess?
Ooh.
How come you didn't cancel PE?
What?
How come you didn't cancel school? How come you didn't cancel them having to walk home from school?
Right.
I mean, I'm just trying to understand if the after school program, if the little sporting organization is a little more caring about the safety of our kids, what's up with the school systems?
That's a good question, bro.
I mean, can we make sure, wouldn't you say, let's get a couple extra buses? Ain't nobody walking to or home from school today.
Right.
Let's just cut that out because of how hot it is.
Yeah.
But we ain't doing that.
No.
So I was just kind of curious if y'all ever thought about that, because I thought about that.
I guess at some point, like after school, it's like they're not responsible, right? At some point,
but it's hot at like 3 o'clock, though, right?
Sure. You know, it is.
I know we I thought we was at 101, 102. I thought the other day at 3.
Yep.
So I'm just saying. I mean, if Coach Wilkins cares about your kid a little more than the entire school system,
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
I did a short little walk. I was carrying some stuff, but I did a short walk. Let's just say it was a 3-minute walk from my car carrying some stuff back to my office. Shirt was drenched. It's a good thing I play ball.
Yeah.
I was able to go into my little closet and pull out a T-shirt that I would go play ball in case of emergency. The joint was drenched, man, and I'm properly hydrated.
Right.
Just imagine someone else with a little book bag, and they just got to do just like a little 6-minute walk from home, or from the bus stop to home, or even from school.
Crazy.
I don't think we thinking about that.
No, we don't. Shout out to my baby real quick. She got her. You were just talking about water.
Yes, sir.
My daughter Ava is loaded, man. She got this water bottle about an adult size, right?
Yeah.
And then she's got another drink to take with her. Yeah. And it's like, and I was thinking the other day, I was like, man, that's a lot. But you're right. I mean, they need that because it's so freaking hot, and we don't think about that.
They moving and grooving. Because I don't remember if we did it when we was in kids, but I just found out kids will do recess and they'll do PE depending on the day.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's 2 workouts. I've seen teachers. I know that sometimes they a little caught up. They ain't got time to force hydration, as we call it in the military. In the military, you get forced to drink. Like, we force you.
Time to hydrate.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
And then what we'll do is we'll make you hold your canteen over your head upside down to make sure it's empty.
Yeah.
Everybody take off your cap, hold it over your head. Oh, you didn't drink it all? That's on you. But now literally it's on you.
It's on you.
It's still it'll still cool you down. But okay, I'm just saying. I was just wondering. Coach Wilkin cares more than everybody else.
He's supposed to care about the kids. Care about the kids.
So it's the school system.
Exactly, exactly. Speaking of which, while we're on the subject of schools, Tuesday was actually supposed to be the first day for all AISD students, but Keeling Middle School, unfortunately, they had a fire. They're still working on repairing the damage started by the fire and the sprinkler system, and it looks like the rest is, according to KVUE.com, restoration is continuing, including scrubbing the air, replacing the ceiling tiles, and cleaning the HVA system as well. And so it looks like it could be another week. Unfortunately, they haven't been able to even find an option. Or according to AISD, they don't have an option, available options for the kids right now. So, man, that's crazy because Keeling's been around for a long time, man.
Straight up.
Yeah, long time. So to see that is really heartbreaking. Really heartbreaking.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I think I've said it on the air before, but my house caught on fire, man.
Really?
It is one of the worst feelings
Wow.
I think you could ever have. I'm trying to think. In my life, two of the worst feelings I ever had was when my car was broken into, my little Mustang, first car I ever bought with my own money.
Right.
And they left the door open, dog. Really?
Dang.
You couldn't shut my door on the way out.
Yeah,
You just gotta leave.
At least close your door on the way
I
out.
walk out, go to the car, doors open. I was like, nah, I think I shut it. I don't think my hands was full. And then so that was a hard feeling,
Right.
And hit me hard. And then the house caught on fire. And I was a kid when that happened.
Son, that's crazy.
And it took forever for the fire truck to get there.
Not good.
Your whole life is just going up in flames, literally.
Yeah. You feel uncomfortable too. It's like, because then it's like, okay, now I got to watch my car all the time.
Yeah.
Now I can't take my eye off my car. What are you doing 2 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
Watching my car.
Yeah.
What do you do at 6 o'clock in the morning? Watching my car. Boy, go to bed. You know, it's crazy.
I remember I had a homie. I met him when I was in the Army in Georgia, but I remember he was from Texas.
Yeah.
And he told me, I want to say he was Dallas, maybe Houston. And he was telling me how easy it is just to break into a Mustang.
Really is.
And that time, I think I had an 89, so the Fox body.
Yeah.
And he said with just like a screwdriver.
Okay.
And I was like, man, it ain't nothing. And he just went, lifted up the door handle, kind of like put it in and pop, and he
Yeah.
was in it. And I was shocked.
Yeah.
And that was new information for me.
Yeah.
Right.
It was,
These
you don't
cars,
feel that confident.
The way
like
these
that.
cars are made, man, it's not really made. They're not made to keep people out of it. They're made to take some time for the person to get in there. But
Oh, yeah.
a lot of
That's
this
what it sound
stuff,
like.
I saw like the whole, what is it, scat bag. What are the Hellcat? I saw
The Hellcat,
how
yeah.
easy it is to get them and stuff.
Oh,
Reason
I
here,
didn't
you-
know that.
You take this buck here, you do this. It's a wild, man. But I mean, like, no matter what technology does, somebody figures out a way to exploit a vulnerability. So it doesn't matter what it is, like the Honda, the Kias, like I said, the Hellcats and all this stuff,
Yeah.
150s,
Kia,
all
where
those
them Kia
things.
boys at?
Kia boys, straight up.
Yeah.
wanna
Wasn't
take
something about one of the cars? I think it was one of the brands where, like, the USB was able. You were able to
Yes, sir.
get into somebody's car
With a
via the
thumb
USB
drive.
with a thumb drive.
Yeah.
What the heck, man?
You know what's
Come on,
craziest,
son.
The craziest one. This ain't trying to teach people to be no criminals, because we ain't got nothing but good people to listen to 88.
Oh, of course, we have no
So I
criminals.
could talk about this. Y'all ain't gonna try to do this.
Nah.
Man, you know what these fools would do? They count on people that would hang their keys up. Like, you know, when you
Yep.
walk home,
Next to the
or you
door.
go next to the door, so they'll put their hand by like the front door and then stretch their hand out towards the car, and then another person would reach out and stretch their hand and touch the door handle, and then that would somehow like make a chain and be able to unlock the door.
Wow.
Yeah, man, they would literally reach out and touch, and I was like, if I come out and you reaching out and touching, I'm gonna reach out and touch you.
Man.
I would advise you to not go after the people that are brazen enough to steal cars, because we did see an actor that
Yep.
ran into that issue.
Yep.
And so you want to be safe about it. But it's wild. People are ridiculous out there, and how they would go through the links they'll go through to take something that somebody worked hard for.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It's disgusting. It's absolutely.
By the way, I had a car that was so bad that I used to actually leave my car unlocked, and I'd leave it running just to see if people would take it. And You know how
Get that insurance
You know how
claim.
bad your car is. You know how bad of a condition your car has to be when people won't take your car. You're just like, y'all could. And they're like, nah, we good.
Take that. Nah,
that,
son, nah. We
Yeah,
don't
I
want
came
that
back
one.
one day, man. They went in my car and reorganized everything. They said, you know what, we got you. So they
You look
cleaned
like you need some help.
Yeah, they left me a note and some change in my. I was like, y'all left. I didn't
Wow,
have change in
come
this
on.
car. Oh, well, thank you. They're like, yeah, you need this more.
And it was running? Was it
It was
running?
running and everything.
You lying.
You gotta
They
get
gassed
some
it
stuff
up.
fixed.
They wiped the windshield wipers and everything. It was like they wiped the windshield off.
Consider it.
They felt bad. They said,
Good
man.
Samaritan.
Yeah.
You know, I was out the other day and I accidentally left my car door open.
Okay.
And but the alarm was on. I didn't
Oh.
know the kids got out after me.
know
I
you
didn't
could
know
do
they
that.
left it open.
Oh.
But it was armed.
Right.
And a good Samaritan, and I could see the car from where we were.
Yeah.
He shut the door because he saw it was open.
Right.
And then the alarm went off. And so I immediately look over at the car and he's standing there and he sees how I look and he
Right.
was just like, yeah, he was gesturing like,
freaking
sorry,
out.
your door was open.
I
I,
know.
shut it. Sorry, your door was open.
That's
I
it.
shut it.
See?
And he looked like, man, he looked like he was scared.
But he beat the movie though, cause see, if this was a movie or one of the TV shows,
Yeah.
he wouldn't have even said that. He would have just been like, oh, and frozen, and you would have came and said, well, you better.
I know.
Gonna
Yeah,
fight.
exactly.
But he beat the movie, and I tell people all the time, I said sometimes we have to beat the writing. The writing, I call it writing, is that when something goofy happens and it's
Yeah.
clearly an accidental thing,
Yeah.
just describe exactly the goofy thing that happened.
Yeah.
And most people with decent intelligence will understand it was an accident.
Yep.
Oh my God, my car just hit your car door. No.
That was a good face.
You feel me, though?
That's the face they make.
Yeah, it's like, okay, make the face. Now explain to them, hey, my bad, I'm sorry, that was an accident. Nobody maliciously hit your car door, you know,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
sometimes you see these shows and stuff, like I have those moments every now and then where I'm like, this could have went really wrong, but
Yep.
I just explained what happened and it worked
Coulda.
out.
Right. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. All right. Slowly creeping up on.
The Morning Grind. Morning Grind.
Definitely going to be stuck on I-35 because 35 is back with a vengeance. It's back like it never left.
Dang! I can see it from over here.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you.
School is in.
It's
That's
where
like,
we out.
like, what do you call it? Connect the dots?
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
I don't have the stats, but I guarantee you, traffic was lighter during the summer when there was no school.
Oh, sure. It's always like that, though.
I immediately saw the difference.
It's all their fault.
Sure. Exactly. Yeah, it is. It's all school's fault. Blame it on school. All right. So here's getting this is 88.7 KAZI. And this is the Morning Grind. Your boy Jabari Warfield, Dab Dub, and Simply Courtney. We are the Wednesday edition of the Morning Grind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we go to the phones? Let's go to the phones real quick, fellas. All right. Let's take a call.
They called
They
us.
called us.
Calling me to come back to the streets.
Yeah, they are. All right. We'll try it again next.
They're no longer calling me to come back to the streets.
Well, that was the problem. They thought they were gonna have to talk to you about the streets.
Dude, no, forget this. Little John was at the thing last night.
I saw that.
Wait a minute. Little John was at the thing last night.
Turned down for what?
What? Are you kidding me?
Lil Jon
Hey.
was there.
Oh my
I don't want to make it political because
Yeah, I
political
know.
talk bores me.
It does.
But let's be honest. Once Kamala got into it,
Yeah.
did the world not come alive?
Yeah, it did.
That is the reason for her to be. That's the reason for the season.
Oh, it was fire.
Things have changed.
I mean,
yeah,
when
things have changed.
when celebrities, when everyone is this excited
This is the part
and
two.
focused, they get behind it. Look, respect
part
to
two,
Biden.
man.
You did your thing,
Yeah, he did.
buddy boy.
Yeah.
But it's a new day,
Yeah, it
and
is.
there is excitement about her.
Yeah.
And when celebrities and public figures
That's fine.
can get this riled up, man, you sound like you got the right one, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see what's happening. Good morning, caller. How you doing?
Well, good morning, Jabari. Good morning, Doug. And good morning to your other host there. I don't know his name.
Mr. Courtney, the one that's been with us for a while. Mr. Courtney, Simply Courtney.
Simply Courtney, his voice sounds different today. I don't
Now
know why.
he's still the same old
It's
tall
okay.
crazy dude.
Yeah, I'm still the same person.
Well, maybe you have a cold or sinus or something. Maybe going up, but you do sound different.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Good morning, though, nonetheless, right?
Courtney, Simply Courtney. Good morning, the less.
There you go.
Amen. Hey, I don't know. Can you explain to your listening audience, KZR, when is the right time, the best time that your listeners can call in and make comments?
Well,
When do y'all start that?
Well, I mean, we pretty much started whenever we're on. I mean, there's times where we can get to the phone. There's times that we're doing a lot up here. There's a lot going on. You know, we're not just, you know, sitting here chilling. We're doing a lot of stuff. So we can call in anytime that we're on.
Okay, well, I've called in several times on the line, but no one ever picked up, and you all were talking.
But we picked up now, though.
But we're picking up now. So so
that's the reason I'm asking you, when is the right time?
there is no perfect,
call.
Miss Charlene. There is no perfect time. As I was saying, you know, we always welcome calls. Sometimes we can get to the phone, sometimes we can't. You know, but our aim is to always have you on.
Community radio, Miss Charlene. Community radio. So you know this is not commercial radio where people are getting paid, where they have people that have the opportunity to assist us with these kinds of things. We doing it all. That gentleman over there, Jabari, is juggling everything, and he has 2 co-hosts, so he's trying to get our thoughts in. We got to get our topics. He's got to get that weather. And think about this: if we just allotted an amount of time for people to call in, and they don't call in, what are we supposed to do at that time? So we got to get in where you fit in, and there's no guarantee. We love to take the calls, but that don't mean we're gonna get them all the time.
Nope.
Well, that's what I just asked the question, and you just answered. There, we do our talk time. We be doing this here, so your listening audience will know when is the best time to call in. Some I've heard on the morning grind, they start like after 8:00.
Okay.
So, you know, you all are relaxing and talking in your venue, and people are hearing you. Well, is this your 30-minute time? And then callers call in?
Nah, you don't want to do that. No, you don't want to do that. No, you don't want to do that because life is vibrant. You have 3 gentlemen that really want to offer news, entertainment. We got to get this out there. There's so much is happening. It would be boring for us to just say, all right, for the next 10 minutes, we'll take some calls. But then we can't talk about that call because we got to get that person off the call and get the next call on. And when we have time to talk about the topic. So you just got to get in when you get in. And Miss Charlene, man, how long you been calling a radio station? Look, I grew up listening to radio, and ain't nobody ever had a time like when you got to call in to win some tickets or something. Who expects to get through the very first time they call a radio station, whether it's community or commercial? I think you're speaking about yourself. Right. I don't think everybody has the assumption
I'm gonna step in
every
real
time
quick.
they call, they're gonna get.
I'm gonna step in real quick. I do. When I call in, I expect to get through every time. Listen, if I call y'all, y'all better pick up. I don't care if it's 3:00 in the morning, because I'm gonna be real with y'all. Miss Charlene, you here? I didn't know. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I did not know. I thought somebody was in this joint every hour on the hour. I thought there was a person in this thing. Miss Charlene, I'm gonna be real with you. We ain't even here right now. This thing is pre-recorded. Everybody in this joint is a robot.
This AI.
I'm not here. This is all This is Chat GPT that you're talking to.
You're all calling from your home.
No, we ain't even here. We're disembodied voices that are just here. If you came into the station right now, it is just completely bare bones.
Jabari's still in Paris.
Yep.
He don't even know the Olympics over.
Y'all need to
That's
quit.
how much fun he's been having.
Courtney is not even a real person.
you can
I'm a
be-
Jason of the bunch of different senses that come together to make funny things for people. That's what I am. Point 2.0.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, the thing about it, I didn't hear you all. You just started talking about Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, and the Democratic convention is winding up so beautiful. They're having some, very distinctive guests. They're making some strong points why we need to get out and not let Trump get in office again.
Did you see Lil Jon? Did you see Lil Jon?
Is that the guy that was playing the keyboard and?
No, this is the rapping guy.
He had on a blue suit. Yeah, a blue suit and glasses.
Come
That's Lil
on,
Jon.
you had to see Lil Jon.
Nah. She don't know who Lil Jon is. Even if she did.
I don't even know who Lil Jon. I'm not where you all at. So y'all younger than me. But I saw they call him Kitty or something, man. That was playing the keyboard, and each time you cast your vote. Yeah. And he would play, I think, a song that was from that state. And their flags would come across, and it was beautiful. And all states cast their vote for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, And I love that. And I love Obama and Michelle and her husband Doug that came out. So they've had some very intellectuals compared to the Republican convention. It was a disgrace. And what Trump has been coming across the airways and saying and negativity, but he has no agenda. He has no comments. He has no way that he's going to solve world issues. But you're hearing that in the Democratic process. So those who are independents, those who are Republicans, those who are Democrats, those who can't make their choices, I want somebody to tell me how they're going to handle this country.
I just want Lil Jon.
Country and the world a better.
I just want Lil Jon. Little
Let
John.
me hear the song. Lil Jon is a singer?
No, he's a rapper,
Yeah,
but now he actually, so he's not just a rapper anymore. He's a yogi, and he leads guided meditations.
I'm here for it.
Have you done guided meditation before, Miss Charlene?
Yeah, what's that?
Guided meditation?
Do I have any meditation?
Nope. I said, have you done guided meditation before?
No. But can you sing a part of the lyrics that Lil Jon do?
I can do it. I'm going to do it right
Yes,
now.
Charlene, why
Let
you
me
going to
do
ask
it.
him to do that?
Come
oh, my
on,
God.
man. Y'all get on. Let me do this. I'm finna do a guided meditation.
Oh, my God.
All right, so Miss Charlene, this is what I want you to do. All right, so I want you to take both hands and put them on.
Okay.
Do you have a table in front of you?
I got a bed in front of me.
Okay, well, that goes in a
Yes, I
different
got a
direction.
table.
We ain't trying to talk about that right now, Miss Charlene. This is a family
Okay,
station.
all right.
All right, so we're going to put our hands out in front of us, right?
She was just letting you know what's
Okay.
Hey,
at the
listen,
ready.
sir.
Okay,
Sir,
my
we
bad,
are
my bad.
trying to be a family station here. Miss Charlene, you got to, don't mind them. So you got to
You
put
need
your,
to tell Mr. Doug to kind of quieten down so I can hear you.
so we're going to do the guided meditation.
Yeah.
And so you put your hands out in front, right? And then what we're gonna do is we're
Okay.
gonna talk through it, and we're gonna breathe. We're gonna breathe. We're gonna lower our chakras just a little bit, okay? And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna think about happy things that have happened today. It's an early day, so not too many things have happened, but we already got a few things that have happened. The sun has risen. The sun has risen.
Yeah.
Beautiful. There's also grass that is now starting to stretch as well. We also have sunflowers that are starting to bloom. We have tulips that are starting to bloom. We have lily pads that are starting to spread across different waters, and there's waves and there's ripples back and forth, to the side, down low, to the windows, to the wall, to the everything else, sweats, falls, all that down. And now what we're doing is we're relaxing. And when we're relaxing, we're thinking about the action. And we're not sorry, Miss Jackson, because we're for real. And all we're doing is just relaxing, and we're enjoying the fact that everything is perfect, and as perfect as it's going to be. Everything is exactly where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
At this moment, we are exactly where we're supposed to be. We are exactly where we're supposed to be. There's no accidents. There's no anything other than what is going on right now. And everybody has the exact same thing going on right now. That right there is the guided meditation.
Well, yeah,
That's
hey,
brought to
you
by
just
Little
helped
John.
me out.
Yeah, it is.
Didn't it feel good? Listeners, I hope it felt good for y'all.
That helped me out. My blood pressure was a little high today.
Yeah.
And hopefully my blood pressure is going down some.
That's the because
Okay.
he manifested it. He said
Yeah.
let me see you get low. Drop that blood pressure to the flow.
Yeah.
Let me see you get low. Drop the blood pressure to the flow.
Okay.
Drop it. Shake it fast.
What?
All the way down low.
Okay.
Hey, now back
And back it up. Back up the blood
Back
pressure.
it up.
Back up.
That's
back
what
it
you see.
Miss Charlene, we got
he
you
manifested it. Now stop.
And
That's
and
what he.
I think
He did it.
I know that and it's Lil Jon. That's his name.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Then wiggle with
All
it.
right. I got this meditation, and I don't hear Jabari's voice in the background.
Because he
but-
gonna meditate. He
I'm,
too fast.
I'm handling my business. Trust me, I'm still
He
here.
lowered his
He's
stock.
literally
I'm
a
still here.
fast
Meditating.
behind. His fast behind can't slow down, Miss Charlene. He still think he in Paris, France. Oui, Jean Vevou. He got a little croissant right now.
Well, I don't know
Brother
what-
came back and can't even
okay,
say. He
yeah.
used to say croissant before he left. Now he croissant.
Yeah, see, I don't know why y'all hating on me because I took a trip to Paris. I enjoyed the windows and the walls
People
of
of your
Paris.
ilk say sabbatical, right? That's what you've been saying to people.
I
had a-
enjoyed the windows
had a bit
and
of a
the walls.
sabbatical.
There was
Well,
sweat
how long were you
dripping.
there? How long did you stay?
I was there for 2 weeks.
That is beautiful.
and
that
the-
is beautiful.
Yes, and it was wonderful. But yes, I'm back. I'm back here. So,
Okay,
Miss Charlene, thank you so
all
much for
Thank you,
calling
Miss
in. We
Charlene.
love you. Appreciate you. All right,
Always appreciate
take care.
Thank you for that meditation. Y'all
You're
be
welcome.
blessed.
Yes, ma'am. You too.
Bend over to the
All right,
front,
bye-bye.
touch your toes, up and down, get
low,
low.
get low.
Hey, we got our blood pressure low.
We got it low.
But so now we do education,
Yes,
we
we
do
do.
entertainment,
Yes, we do.
and medical advice.
Bam.
I mean, we out here helping people.
Bam.
This show has taken on a whole nother path.
Oh wait, hold on. I got it. A holistic another level. I almost had it right.
Did we just
Yeah.
clean
did.
up Lil Jon and Eastside's Boys
In real
and turn
time.
it into a meditation to help that
I
lady
think we
out?
did.
Yes, we did.
That's skills
That's why
right
we're
there.
here.
That's skills right there.
Yeah.
We ain't messing around.
here.
It's not happening on 82.7.
No.
It ain't happening on 97.7.
Yeah.
We know what's happening on
88.
Someplace all the way to the left.
All the
FM.
way.
Yeah.
All the way.
KAZI. That's Swahili for work.
You can
Y'all
be-
don't understand what we doing up here. Work.
KZIFM.org. You can
Work.
be on the TuneIn app. And I hope people ain't hogging this to themselves. They telling a friend to tell a friend to
Better
listen
tell
in.
a friend.
I hope that's what they doing.
Exactly.
We banging on other radio stations. Okay, I need to calm
So
down.
can we
See, I
get back
kinda
to
wanna-
Jean-Claude Van?
Let's before we do that.
Yeah.
Jabari
Let's
no
talk
more. He's
about.
Jean-Claude.
I'm Jean-Claude
Talk
Van.
about
What?
Talk about it.
Van Warfield.
I'm
Jean-Claude Van Warfield.
I think he about to talk about something that's about to go down really soon.
Okay.
What is
yes.
it? What is
We
it?
got to talk about Summerfest is happening this weekend, y'all.
Never heard of it.
Never heard
Tell me
of
about it.
You gotta let them know.
Well,
Yeah,
well,
what-
well,
what-
here's-
what I
here's the
need to
deal.
know.
All right, so
Yeah.
on the 24th, which is this Sunday, Doris Miller Auditorium, 2300 Rosewood Avenue,
Rosewood,
in the
fool.
78702 zip code.
That's
We
a
are
002.
celebrating.
Who you with?
We are celebrating.
Yeah.
Rosewood.
Yeah,
Rosewood. Okay.
42 years of being up in here.
That's a person. That's a
That-
whole
yeah,
person.
that-
That's a good looking 42 too.
Yeah, it is.
That is a whole person.
Look like that 42 do yoga.
Yep.
Always come out in leggings.
Eat yogurt.
Fine.
Got some Lululemon on. Is that what
Exactly.
it's
Yeah,
called?
yeah.
Lululemon?
Only got one kid.
One kid.
And then snap back.
Snap
Right,
back.
right.
Look as good as 21,
Exactly.
but 42.
That
Lord
is
have
happening.
mercy.
Y'all got to join us.
That's a good looking
Join us for
That sound like a
Summerfest.
42 you try to walk up on because he got a sundress on.
42, come over here. Hey, 42.
Hey, let me holler at you real quick. Yellow dress.
Jackie Robinson
Hey,
year.
hey, polka dot. Let me holler at you
That's
real
true.
quick.
That's
I
true. It is.
spot
It's the
you.
Jackie Robinson year.
That's
I
true.
spot you.
I didn't mean to take it to Jackie. I
That
wanted to
was
keep
smart.
talking
No,
about
that's okay.
Jackie.
Jackie.
I don't have another 42 reference.
Which
That's
Jackie you
pretty
talking
good.
about? You talking about sliding Jackie or
I'm talking about-
going slide with you, Jackie?
Jackie looking like a
Okay, yeah, that's a whole
fine 42.
That's a whole different 42, right?
Oh,
there.
okay.
Yeah, that's a whole
Yeah,
different
that's-
42.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is over my head. I
Yes,
have
it
no
is.
idea what's happening now.
Oh, you late for Bible
I'm
study?
late for Bible study.
You are.
Okay,
You
all
are.
right.
All right, let's take a call. Good morning, caller. How you doing?
Good morning, guys. Y'all are wrong.
What did we
What?
do? What did we do? What?
It's you can't do that meditation. You can't do that. That's not right.
You can't meditate to Lil Jon?
It's a whole.
But Polly Pocket, now give me my dub back and go get your friend.
Yeah.
Stupid standing there while I'm drinking my hand.
Yeah.
Steady looking at me, still asking questions. Time's up. Pass me another contestant. What are we doing? Polly,
my
Polly,
gosh.
get low.
Can't be up. You gave her 9 minutes, so I want my 9 minutes too.
Hey,
Hey,
I'm
I'm
just
glad you
saying.
said that into the ether because, hey, I mean,
it's true.
we are equal opportunity.
That's true. That's true. Now, I will say, here's the thing.
Talk to
If
me.
you do not know, Lil Jon and legitimately
Yeah, yeah.
is doing meditation stuff.
Yep.
He really, really is. And I kid you not. You just look for it. He's actually doing this soul chakra thing. He's got stuff online that you can actually listen to. In your mind, you're still going to hear from to the windows to the wall. Because I'm telling you, you just can't get Lil Jon's voice out of your head. But I promise you, it is a legit thing. He is legitimately doing that.
That's what
He
makes.
really, really
I
is.
think that's what makes my comedy so good for a lot of people is that I make these outlandish jokes, but then if you look it up later, it's rooted in reality.
So I know
Yeah.
I've heard of hot yoga. Is it going to be hot up there till sweat drop down?
Pretty much.
Till all
That was the hardest
all-
part. For the record, Polly Pocket, that was the hardest part for me to censor because when I was starting to do this to the windows
Oh,
to
that
the
was
wall,
tough. That was
I
tough.
was literally trying to search for a way to make that word clean for the air. And I think I
Yeah.
got halfway there, but I was like, wow, I didn't really think this one all the way through. I kind of started. I was out there, homie. I was out there.
Started ski, yeah.
I had your back. I was giving you the background.
The
I was giving you that ambiance,
sound effect
that
you did
environment.
was hilarious.
Yeah,
I was
trying
dying
to- trying to
inside.
make sure you got
I didn't lose
yours.
character though, but I was dying.
Yo,
inside.
Polly, did you
Yeah.
catch the fact that He was like, "Hey, where you at?" She said, "Next to the bed." I heard Courtney wasn't no good after that, but she told you.
I know
what time it was.
I'll be messing up sometimes with these people, man.
A little cougar
I don't know what it is, not just your voice sounded different. And you know what?
She said you was throwing her that Barry
I got
White.
different voices though, and I try to tell people I have different voices.
She shot her shot. I think she shot her shot today. You weren't paying attention though.
Well, I saw it. I was just like,
she told everybody else, "Shut up! I want to hear from Courtney about this yoga."
I be laughing my
she
butt
was focused
off,
on you.
Yeah, she didn't want to hear no Dapper D. She did say, "Hey."
Or Jean-Claude Van Warfield.
Let me talk to Courtney.
Chief Courtney. Police Chief Courtney.
She said, "I'll call you Chief."
Oh my gosh.
Yo, Polly, I want to ask you a question. We was talking about school is back in session. So, I mean, I'm going to guess when you put your kids up out the house today, they weren't happy, were they? Not the excitement of being back to school is off. You back to the regular. Tell me your kids was not happy today. Am I right or am I wrong?
One of them was not happy. Absolutely. The other one was like, "Let's go."
Wait. So you got a little drop. What was the unhappiness about? I don't understand.
You know, I picked out the outfit. She didn't like it. She picked out an outfit. She didn't like that. She didn't want to brush her teeth. She got out the car. She was like, "I don't want to go to school today." I said bye and drove away.
Oh, you didn't try to fix that? You said that's somebody else's problem?
Nope,
you left? I'm out.
I left and waved. I saw her hand got held. I was like, you know what? I'm sure she's going to make it in the building. There's nowhere else to go. Let's go.
She out.
Audi 5000.
She out.
Chuck
She
up
said,
the
nah.
deuces.
She said later for all of that.
Called me. Nobody's called me yet, so I think she's okay.
That's always the funnest thing, right? When you go, like, because I remember we used to have a church that we used to go to where, this is real, Polly. We have a church, but we were at one of those giant, like, arena churches or whatever, you know? And if something happened with your kid's name would flash on this screen.
Yo!
And it was like there was a small screen, right? And that was the one that the parents knew to look at. If you didn't know, you didn't know. But if you knew, you knew. And then there was, like, if it got too serious and let's say the parent wasn't coming, then there was the big screen that, like, the service was on and your name would flash on that one. That was the one you didn't want to have happen.
That's embarrassing.
So,
Yes, it is.
Yes, and so it happened to
Can
me
somebody
twice.
come get the Warfield kid and we all saying, "Again?"
Yeah.
It's like every
Exactly.
Sunday.
It only happened to me twice.
Look
and
at he
it
don't
was
like
Titan.
that.
It was Titan both times. Simone was perfect, but Titan was
So you're the parent. I'm sorry,
It was
Jabari.
me.
Yeah,
It's
no,
his
my
kid.
baby's
y'all.
on point.
I know it was
Titan
one of
She's
y'all.
on point.
wanted no part of anybody that was not his biological parent, and so I would be trying to put that little dude over there so I could give him a praise zone, and I'd get through half the first song, and then with the parents of baby Titan, and I would try to ignore it because you know how you go, you like maybe I can get another 5
Right.
minutes in,
Yeah.
and then it flashed on the big screen. I was like, that's
I'm sitting next to you. I'm giving you a little elbow. Hey, they talking about your kid,
was
man.
me. I
It's
got
on the
it.
screen.
I'm-
Hey, your kid's
know,
on the
I
screen.
know,
Okay, I just
I
want you to know because they keep showing it right there.
I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna finish reading.
But they look like they want you now, though. You got to go.
All right. Can
Okay,
you hold my spot?
I just didn't know if you saw
I'm
it.
gonna leave my Bible here. Can you just make sure nobody takes
Leave
it?
your offering too, and then I'll go and put that while you gone.
Because
I'll tell them it was for
you.
you.
know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just take everything. I'm gonna go in the crying baby room.
Okay,
and just
go
There
get,
you go.
go
watch
get
it
your
from there.
kid, man.
Exactly.
I have to be in the crying baby room.
Exactly. Polly, have you ever had to deal with that?
No.
Polly, you sound like you go to the down home churches. You don't do the mega churches. You go to the one where Miss Jenkins is the only one that played a piano and she only used like 7 keys.
She been Mother of the Year for 10 years straight.
go to them
she
small
been Mother of the
joints.
Year 10 years straight in a row.
Because Polly, you sound like you get invited to cookouts and your friends, you got a diverse set of friends, and they be like, "Hey, come to church with me, Polly."
She called
and
me
you be like, "Yeah, I'll
88.7. She
go."
do.
I know,
She
Polly.
definitely
You, yeah,
been to cookout.
What cookout you going to this weekend? You
Oh.
probably gonna be at Summerfest, ain't you?
Yes.
I think I'm at like a sports cookout this weekend. Sports season
Well, see,
again.
either way, she had a cookout. I
So-
knew it. I knew she gonna be at a cookout.
Why don't you come to Austin and go to Summerfest though? Like what's stopping you?
I don't want to have my crying babies around.
Oh, unlike you, Courtney,
We got a
with
crying
baby
baby
Titan.
room.
That just sound like a tornado.
It was
You don't
bad.
sound like that's
It
the
was
kid.
the
that
loudest
nobody.
cry.
When you drop that kid off,
Yeah.
do they like? everybody kind of wince.
They
and be
did.
like, somebody go get that
I tried
kid.
to hurry up and get to my seat because I knew I only had but 10
knew you
minutes
was
to
gonna be
begin.
in trouble, yeah.
I already knew because that's why I sat somewhere where I could see the screen. I said, all right,
Exactly.
I'm going to go. Hey, sir, can I? Polly, you ever did this one? Hey, I'm going to go ahead and sit on the outside seat because I'm probably going to have to get up in a minute. So can I? Can I?
all the time. All
Yeah.
the
What?
time.
That was me.
Polly, you seem like you want to get nestled all the way to the center, so you have a direct line, a perfect view. And if you got to step on some shoes, you got to step on some shoes on the way out. That's what I think. That's what I think.
Excuse me, bro.
Yeah,
No,
that's what
no,
it is.
because I don't appreciate people stepping on my own shoes.
That part.
And I
Oh.
got like a couple pair of feet that step on my shoes.
Oh.
So no, we don't step on shoes. That's unacceptable.
Okay,
I
one
hear
last
you.
question then,
Yeah, keep 'em
Polly,
clean.
because you said you want your 9 minutes. One last question. You sound
You
like
are.
the shoe game might be nice though, because when you say that, it sounds like you don't want nobody stepping on your kicks.
Yeah.
What's the shoe game like? You got some monochromatics. You got some something named after a. You probably got something named after a celebrity up in that, don't you?
I got some hot pink ones.
Uh-huh.
I got a couple Cardi B's.
She's had a couple.
A couple Cardi B. She got more than one Cardi B.
Did y'all know Cardi B made a shoe?
I know now.
She got them blood shoes.
Oh, is that right,
They are
Polly?
Cardi shoes.
Is
They're
blood-
bloody nice.
That was awesome.
What color are your Cardi B's?
I got them in a deep purple and a red.
Oh, she got that. She do got that
She
crib
got
red.
that smoke on
Blood
deep
red,
purple
blood
smoke
red.
on the water.
Oh,
Yes,
Polly,
sir.
Watch where you wearing those shoes at. Watch when you show up to the cookout. Make sure you at the right spot with the right shoe.
I'll tell you when I wear them, when there's no kids around, so nobody steps on my shoes.
Now, see, that's
Smart.
That's what's up.
Yeah, very smart.
That is what's up. All right, Polly. Thanks for calling in. We appreciate it. I think we gave you 8 minutes and 53 seconds. So yeah, we had to give
I'll
you back
take
to.
it. I love it.
All right, we had to
If
give
you
you
would
back
have
to.
flirted with Simply Courtney, you could have got that extra 7.
Yeah, I was gonna say that extra. We owe you 7. So remember, next time you call in, we owe you 7. All right.
All right, sounds good.
Take care,
Bye,
Mom.
guys.
All right. Oh my goodness. All right, y'all. We got to go to break. It's just too much tomfoolery and shenanigans
Indeed.
and it's time to get low. We'll be back. This and like that. It's Monica. 8:39. Your boy Jabari Warfield, Dab Dub, and Simply Courtney. We are the Wednesday edition of the Morning Grind. Coming up a little later on this morning, we're going to be talking to Mr. Lemuel Bradshaw of the United Tissue Center. August is National Minority Donor Awareness Month, and he's got some good info to pass along to us. So stick around for that. That'll be just after 9 o'clock. And of course, don't forget, it is Summerfest happening this weekend, Doris Miller Auditorium. Be there Sunday. All right, we got information at kazifm.org. All right, let's take a quick call. Good morning, caller.
Hey, KAGI 88.7. It's your preacher, man. How y'all doing this morning?
What's going on, man? How you doing? We good.
I'm blessed and highly favored. We to you, my brother. We. I knew you were somewhere over the last 2 weeks, but I didn't know. But I felt you in the spirit, and I knew you was all right. That spirit being the spirit of John L. Warfield that was given to him by God to continue in his 42nd anniversary. And I ask that all the callers and donors tune in to that tune-in app for this 42nd anniversary. I said on DJ Snipes' show, let's do something for 42. And what came to mind was 42 cents, $4.20, $400, and $4,200, and that, so to speak, whatever. I really can't call it. But Brother Courtney hit it right on the head. He hit it right on the head, and he took me to Ecclesiastes. To everything is a season, a
Yes.
time, and purpose, and every purpose under heaven. Now, I don't know what everybody else is listening to, but I'm listening to the spirit of KAGI 88.7. We can all get along in the spirit. I want to call in sometimes, and sometimes I do and can't get through. But that don't mean I'm not with y'all with the spirit. Through the windows and through the walls.
Come on, dog. Come on, man. Thank you,
You know, to the
dude.
front. So when I say holy,
Boy.
you say so.
Oh, my God.
You say so. Holy, so.
Sir.
He's the man with jump. Now, if y'all don't think I jumped, ask your Barry when we was at Lucky last year. I came in there like a storm with the Holy Ghost. I asked everybody to buy me a drink. I think you bought me a watered down drink.
I did. I'm gonna have to get you water from now on, though. Straight water.
You know why I didn't feel nothing? Because I came in there with the Holy Ghost.
Yes, you
So
did.
let's do this thing on Saturday. Let's do this thing.
Yes.
Let's come in.
Yes.
Tune in. Let's hit that tune in app. That money app or whatever that is. Let's just keep this thing going for another 42 years, y'all. That's what I'm feeling. So everybody, if we all just get in the spirit, KGI was set on the spirit of the Holy Ghost, y'all. I'm feeling it.
Amen.
So Brother Corey took me to Ecclesiastes. I'm way over in Isaiah talking about Emmanuel. And when I heard that brother speak, Ecclesiastes 3 came to my mind. A time to be born and all that stuff. See, it's the time and place, and this is our time. The only black radio. I've been everywhere, y'all, this summer, in all my festivals and stuff. I don't speak about no other radio station but KAGI 88.7 all the way to the left. And then I got the haters. They come up. I thought you was from New York. I thought you was in the Navy. I thought you been around the world. I said, hold on. It ain't been around the world and now, y'all. I couldn't find my space. I couldn't find it. And then I go ahead, do a little jingle with the Holy Spirit. Keeps that going. My secretary, my speaker of the house, she know who I'm talking to. Work with her. I'm very proud of her because she speaks so much. But Dapper Dude.
What's up?
You know we looking for you, man. If I can't find you, the Holy Spirit gonna say you're gonna be out there in that football field or something playing basketball. You just gonna say,
I'm coaching softball right now, though. They got me on the diamond right now.
See, that's the diamond of the Lord. See,
Well.
Hey guys, y'all keep up the good work. Brother Corey, I definitely want to meet you, man.
Yes, sir.
Because you hit me in the spirit this morning. I studied, listened to the news, and of course keep KAGI on 24/7.
Appreciate
I
it.
listen to everybody. I'm very proud because my prayers have been answered. I'm hearing more of God now. I prayed for that for the last 2 years. The morning grind, every show seems they bring out God's name. Now, if these presidential candidates, Kamala Harris did it. She said, thank God. But here's the candidate that I want to hear say this. In God we trust, and one nation under God. If you hear a candidate say those two things, you might want to vote for them because it's trying, the Holy Spirit trying to come through.
Amen.
But you know how to, the believer will keep our minds on politics. This, that, separated. United, we stand. Divided, we fall. So that's it. I don't care what they don't make their fight. The health care, this, that, immigrant dollars. No. It ain't about that. It's about the unity in the spirit. KAGI. Unity in the spirit of KAGI 88.7. I love y'all. Peace.
Peace, man.
Peace,
Peace,
man.
preacher, man. Thank you, brother.
He brought them. He said Ecclesiastics.
Yes.
What is the main message of Ecclesiastics? Since he said that that's what you brought, that life is random and uncontrollable.
Yep.
And how do we live well under those circumstances? So, Ecclesiastics.
Amen
That's
to
what
that.
That's what you brought for the brother.
Yes, you did.
I'll
Okay.
take that.
Yes, you did. You brought that thing, man. You brought that thing. That's for sure. All right, so real quick, let's wish some happy birthdays. Happy birthday to belated birthday, celebrating his birthday yesterday. Terry Lewis of Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis fame. Yeah, he's celebrating a birthday. Khalees celebrating a birthday today. Yes, actress Loretta Devine. Also celebrating a birthday. Usain Bolt, 8-time Olympic gold medal winner.
Okay.
Yes, he is.
How old is he now?
36.
Wow.
36.
Enjoying retirement.
Youngin.
Yeah, I know, right? Tell me. Yeah, I know, man. I know. He ain't even 40 yet, and it's like, okay, let
He
me
got
go.
8 of them things, though.
Yep.
Son, come on. Also, Dr. Umar Johnson.
Yeah.
And also the late Wilt Chamberlain. Happy heavenly
The
birthday.
greatest.
Yeah, man.
I'll defend it.
Wilt still. Yeah.
Did he score 100 points, though, or not, y'all?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
How we know?
How you feel? How would you full a whole stadium?
So we have a stadium of people that got accounts of this?
Yes, and
Okay.
even if he was at, let's say you were not paying attention, you was talking to a cute little honey next to you. By the time he got the 65 points, the whole room is buzzing. So you still paying attention to that last 35 that's coming up.
That's what's up.
Man,
100 points.
he's
Crazy, right?
He's in my
Yeah, it
fraternity
is.
too, fraternity brother.
Oh, yeah?
Yep, he's a Kappa.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice,
Compliment.
nice. Very, very cool. All right, yeah, folks, don't forget to join us, of course, for Summerfest. It is happening this weekend. Be sure to be there. You want information, just go on to kazifm.org. Starts on this Sunday. We got all kinds of great acts. I believe Simply Courtney going to be there.
I think so.
doing
I think
some
Jabari
things.
is going to be there too.
Yeah, I might do a little something there. You know what I mean? Might do a little something. We got some KZI karaoke. We got some giveaways. Rochelle McConaughey
Yo,
supposed to be there hosting.
She
Yeah.
is hilarious. I hope
Yeah.
She
people
is
can
funny.
check her out.
Yeah.
Rochelle is a
and I
trip.
love anytime I'm in the studio with her as well. So not just funny on stage, she funny in real life. What a great person to talk to.
Yeah,
Straight
she's
up.
cool. Yeah, she's real cool. So
Hey, Kurt, karaoke.
yeah,
If we give you the microphone, what is your go-to, Jabari? What would you
my
What would you
karaoke?
do?
that's a good
oh
question.
my gosh.
What kind of veteran is
Woo. You know what? And you know me, I'm
You're a musical dude.
a 70s rock dude too.
Okay, okay.
So I probably go AC/DC. You shook me all night long. That's an easy one to get through.
All right, pull up, people.
That's an easy one to get
Summerfest, KZI karaoke. Pull up.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna break that one. Have
Hey,
to do a rap version or a Wild Thing by Tone Loc.
If Jay Hunt is there, we gonna get everything. Jay Hunt is diverse.
Is he?
He'll
Yeah.
play it all. He is about it.
Right,
So
okay.
he'll push somebody out the way and he'll take control of the turntables to make it happen.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna turn the mirror around. What is yours? Give me yours and give me yours.
Let Me Love You by Mario.
Oh, that's a good song. Hey, that's such a good song.
Man. And you
That
might
is a
get
perfect
some
song.
body movement out of me too.
That's the perfect
Right.
song.
Don't bring your girl.
I think, okay, so I do rap, right? I'm one of those that does rap for karaoke. The song, and I only go by this one because I know the words word for word. Jesus Walks by Kanye West. That's a real thing.
Ooh, yeah.
That is one of my
Come on.
It's so, and y'all help me with this one. Karaoke, you are supposed to know the words and really go up there and perform.
Yes.
I always thought this was go up and just learn the words as you read it in front of people.
I mean-
but when I've done that, it's like one of the most unpleasant experiences.
You could do that, but
Right.
ain't nobody gonna invite you back.
Right. And so I think the key is to go up there and like really like let it fly.
Yes,
Like,
sir.
Nobody cares if you can carry the tune or not.
That's
we
when
want
it's
you to
fun.
go have fun.
That's when it's at the height
Right.
of what the event is.
Right.
It's when they do it like that.
But knowing the words is a plus.
Yes.
Knowing the words
Yeah.
is gonna help you out. Trust me.
That's-
It's gonna
that's
help
why
you
I
out.
think
Because we
Jesus
want you to
walks.
close your eyes,
Yeah.
grit your teeth,
Perform.
put them fists tightly clenched against
Come
your
on now.
body, and you can't read if you're doing all that. Man,
Right.
put on the show.
Exactly.
Oh.
All right, let's hit the phone real quick. Good morning, caller. How you doing?
Good, guys. This is Avis.
Avis Vince Thomas.
Yes, Jabari.
Yes,
He's
ma'am.
saying Summerfest is Sunday, but it's Saturday.
Is it Saturday? Okay, cool. My bad.
Did we say Sunday?
I got the wrong date. That's me.
24th.
Yeah, you don't want all these great people to come on the wrong day.
No, I do not.
Showing up, tumbleweed, just
Yeah,
going
yeah. It'd
past.
be like, okay,
Where the party at? Where the
yeah.
party at?
Oh, thank you, sister. I appreciate you. It's been tough because I'm being honest with y'all. I got sick last week.
In Paris?
No, yes, in Paris.
You ate
I
some
did.
bad escargot?
I ate some escargot I wouldn't give to my worst enemy. Okay,
You got some quick trip escargot though.
son.
He was at Tiger Martin, got escargot and got escardon.
Look here. Yeah, I got some escardon.
Avis, talk to him, Avis. Talk to him, Avis.
Yeah, help me out here.
I just, I'm helping you guys out. I love the show.
Thank
Love
you.
you all.
Thank you.
And I was like, oh no. I said, did you say that? And I said, well, let me listen again. And you said it again. And I was like, no, I think it's Saturday. And I even checked the calendar to make sure the 24th was a Saturday.
Yep.
It's Saturday.
We appreciate you. We
Yeah,
appreciate
thank you,
you.
sis. I appreciate you.
I probably got the wrong date written in my calendar.
Hey,
I'm looking at my own calendar
that's-
right now.
That is how you correct somebody.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
That she didn't hurt nobody's feelings
No.
in correcting us,
No.
but she said you dead wrong, but didn't hurt our feelings.
Come on, Jefferson. Come on now.
I appreciate your skill.
She stood on business, but she was polite.
Yes.
It is, yeah. Hey, Avis, while we got you on, when can we catch your show?
Oh,
When are you
funny
on?
you would ask. No.
It better not be on a Saturday. That's all I got to say about that.
That was a great answer.
It's definitely not Saturday, but they can go party with KZI Summerfest and then turn around and I'm going to take you to church.
Oh.
The next day, Sunday, from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. I'm going to take you there.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Wow.
And to Simply Courtney, They're not going to even hear the baby crying.
Oh,
They're
the
not going to
music
even
gonna
hear
be.
the baby crying because I'm going to take you so loud to church.
You
They're
gonna,
not going
I like that.
gonna be all good. We
I
gonna-
So I
like
can just, so what you're saying is I can just stay seated. They be like, "Would a pen?" Yes, I know. Would a pen? I know. I'm aware.
Everybody, this time I won't bump you.
No.
This time I'm gonna grab your elbow when you about to leave. Like, hey, go and sit down, man. We good. Enjoy this right here.
They got
That baby
some-
will be all right.
Yeah. See,
No, Simply Courtney's going to be doing the holy dance, the praise dance, and he's going to praise right on there to get the baby, bring the baby back in. So if the baby's crying, they're not going to know it anyway because they're going to be up in the praise. You know what I'm saying?
that's why I like loud churches. See,
Yes.
and that was one of the things when my little ones, when they were coming up, I liked that loud church stuff. And I'll never forget my mom said, "You got to get them comfortable sitting in that loud environment,
Yeah.
because if you're constantly making everything quiet for them, they ain't gonna learn that when it's time to go to sleep. Even if you up and you working, if you say it's 9 o'clock, it's 9:30, 9:45, it's time to go to bed. They got to understand it's time to go to bed. So you right. Thank you for that.
And my last thought is I was so tickled when you were talking about Sister Jenkins with the 7 letters because that reminds playing on the piano because I actually played the piano for many choirs for many years, and so I was like, I said, he's talking about me.
yeah. Sister Jenkins is not classically trained,
Yeah.
but when we need that beat going,
Yeah,
she the
she
first
got
one.
you.
She beat the drummer.
Yeah.
She just bump, 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 bump. She got it going, and then we all clapping after that.
Yeah.
True.
And we ain't never missed a beat yet.
But true story, I really did take piano lessons, but I always got my hands hit with a ruler because I did not like what I was reading.
Right.
Really?
And I was always changing the music, so I got in trouble for that.
I
Oh my
get that.
goodness.
Oh.
Wow.
So I actually do play by ear because for me it's better. But I actually can read music, believe it or not.
That's
Okay.
what's up.
That is is definitely what's up. That is, and a lot of artists start out in church. A lot of artists are secular artists.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah, exactly.
So there's still hope for Dr. D.
All right, Avis Vince Thomas, thank you. For,
Love you.
Love you too.
All
Thank you for
right.
correcting your boy. I appreciate that.
All right, bye-bye.
Hey, take care. Oh my goodness, yeah, man, yeah. That's cool. You know that what I had learned from a guitar teacher is that every instrument, and James Brown said that every instrument is a drum.
Talk to me.
Every instrument is a drum. A drum, it basically is like the hammer on the keys on the piano. That's all. It's all percussively played. So at some point there is a drum effect to it. Same thing with the guitar, especially acoustic guitar, because it's basically made out of an African instrument called a banjo from many decades ago.
Okay.
So the percussion element, I think, is what really drives, especially good gospel music.
Yeah.
Man, especially, when the choirs get going and the music director gets going and all that, man, you can't help but feel that in your spirit, because that rhythm, is what catches you. And it's like you start praising, and that rhythm's got you, man. You get, you body and soul, man. You are locked in, locked straight up in. All right, we'll take a break and come back, y'all. This is the Morning Grind. It's 88.7 FM KAZI. We'll be back. Who is back is our very special guest this morning, Mr. Lemuel Bradshaw. He is with the United Tissue Center. He was actually on, I think, maybe right around a year ago. And he has a lot of great information to give to us. From what I understand, within kidney disease, as far as kidney disease is concerned, Black and brown Americans are 2 to 4 times likely to develop kidney failure. And so there's a lot of information that we want to get from Mr. Lemuel Bradshaw. Good morning, sir. How you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing very well.
Very good, very good. And now, the factoid I just gave, can you talk about that real quick? And then let's jump into to why you're here.
So before I do anything, first and foremost, I want to thank you again for hosting me in August, which is National Minority Donor Awareness Month. It was a year ago or so that I was here. Usually about 2 times a year, I ask to be a guest on this program because of the reach that you have, once during this month of activities, and then once during April, which is National Donate Life Month. And you have allowed me to do it for several years, even before some of the folks at this room joined the team. So thank you for that.
You're welcome. Thanks
As
for
to
coming.
what you spoke to, the reason that National Minority Donor Awareness Month is so important is because, just as you said, people in multicultural communities suffer disproportionately as compared to the percentage of the population that they represent with certain conditions and diseases that lead to transplants, high blood pressure, kidney disease, heart disease, and so forth. As you were saying, African Americans are 4 times more likely than whites to develop kidney disease. Hispanics, Latinos, Native Americans are 2 times more likely than whites to develop kidney disease. And also, these groups wait longer once they are on the transplant waiting list. So what we want to do is keep people off the transplant waiting list. I want to work myself out of a job, in other words.
Right, exactly. Now, this is something I understand that you have dealt with personally, from what I understand. Tell me about that.
I have. I am a 2-time heart recipient. Both of my transplants were performed right here in Austin, Texas. Wow. I also want to mention that neither of my transplanted hearts came from an African American. It is possible, definitely, to transplant organs between races, but what is known is that the more markers that can be matched between donor and recipient, the more likely that a transplant would prove successful. Okay. So my own personal experience aside, I still encourage people in diverse communities to consider transplantation, mostly because they are very likely to need or know someone who needs a transplant.
Exactly. So let's jump over real quick to our diet. What we put in our bodies is very, very important. Water, good food. How does that affect the function of our kidneys?
So as I said, even though I'm a donation advocate and I advise, I encourage, I cheer and shout for people to register and add their name to the Donate Life Texas registry, I don't want anyone to have a transplant. I'm not out here saying it's a wonderful thing, because transplants are a treatment, not a cure. If we can prevent it through all the means that you described, healthy living is the way, is the key. So yes, healthy foods, an active lifestyle. I have to shout out my colleagues and friends at Austin Public Health, because over the weekend they hosted, and I saw the poster in your lobby for Take a Loved One for a Checkup Day.
Yes, sir.
Their efforts to try to encourage people in diverse communities to take charge of your health, so you never have to go through the experience that I and others have gone through.
Right. Do you find that in our community we have a little bit of a fear of doing that, of being placed on the list of something of that nature?
We do, and I'm not going to say that's an unfounded fear. I mean, a lot of things have happened in our history.
Yes. Sure.
These things are real. But what also exacerbates that is misinformation. We're in, let's say, a season where there's a lot of misinformation about a lot of things out there. And I want your donation decisions to be made yes or no based on information. I want your consent or your dissent to be informed. And people like myself and others in our donation community are there for you to answer questions, to address the fears that are common. Things like, my religion doesn't allow me to become a donor, or I can't have an open casket funeral if I become a donor. Nothing is new under the sun. And there are people who have asked and had those questions answered, and we want to be there for you to answer them again.
Exactly. Now, August is National Minority Donor Awareness Month. What is happening for this month to get folks interested
so
in
things like this and others, where we actually go out and answer those questions, address those fears, encourage people to add their name to the registry that belongs to us Texans. It's called the Donate Life Texas Registry, and currently over 15 million of us Texans, it belongs to us, have added their name. It is the registry that you would have your name added to if you go through the DPS lines and they say, would you like to register as an organ donor? You are registered for organ, eye, and tissue donation. I encourage you to consider it. Use Donate Life Texas, the website, when you don't have a person in front of you like myself to get information, because that website is the preeminent source for information about organ, eye, and tissue donation. And I would be remiss if I did not mention, since my organization, United Tissue Resources, is a member of the affiliated medical organizations made up as well of We Are Blood, which is the community blood supplier. I'd be remiss if I didn't say that part of their messaging this month is to say that over 50% of people of color have type O blood. But type O blood is always in demand. It is always being used. Therefore, it is always needed. And they are reaching out this month, as well as they do all year, as we do all year, to diverse communities to encourage people to consider becoming blood donors as well.
Gotcha.
Okay, so what he just told us is that when the vampires are out there looking for you, they looking for the brothers. they coming for us first. So you're going to have to turn into Blade if you want to be able to go. But,
You gotta be a day walker.
Yes. Brother Manuel, yes, don't go out at night. Freaks come out at night.
Yeah, they do.
Freaks come out.
Hey.
Brother Manuel, when I look and do a Google search, it says, what foods are hard on your kidneys? And when I search for that, it says salt, canned soups, processed meats like lunch meats, hot dogs, sausages, frozen pizza, frozen dinners, snack foods like chips, crackers, pretzels, condiments like ketchup, barbecue sauce, soy sauce, salad dressing, pickle foods. I see why. For the stat you said was 4 times as likely.
So it's the
I
good
get it.
stuff,
Yeah.
is what you're saying.
Probably sugar
All the
filled.
good stuff?
Yeah, sugar-filled stuff.
People who know me, and you don't even have to know me well to know that I can eat pie for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then have dessert, and it will be pie. I'm not saying, as my cardiologist told me, everything in moderation. I'm not saying never enjoy the foods that you like. Life is short, and everything must be enjoyed. However, that can't be a practice.
Yes.
Can't be a practice because, we suffer from things because consequences come from our actions. And if our actions are that we are not taking care of ourselves, then you end up on lists that you do not want to end up on.
So there are other things like we all grow up and you hear things about flushing. So like when I think of good things for your kidney, I think of cranberry juice, carrot juice. I mean, we could, we think those are still factual, right?
So,
when it comes to care.
I'm not even going to pretend. I know you have a medical show as well as part of
Yes,
what
we do.
but what KAZI offers to the community, and I would not pretend to be a medical professional.
Yeah.
But I would advise, and this is part of this effort, I would advise people to find, and if you can, find a medical resource to ask the questions about what kind of dietary restrictions
Yes.
or considerations that you need to make,
Yeah.
about what kind of lifestyle changes you should make, or just to get a checkup.
Yeah.
Because sometimes what you do is based on what they know about you. And if you know nothing about yourself and your current medical state, you can't make the kind of changes that you need to make to keep you off the list of those who need a transplant.
I'm into that. Mr. Lemuel Bradshaw is talking with us of the United Tissue Center. Information is key, of course, and being online, being able to find that information. Where can folks go to contact you or to contact the United Tissue Center?
So United Tissue Resources is the area's provider of allograft tissue services. And what that is the same registry. I'll tie it into the Donate Life Texas website since we're talking about where to get information. Donate Life Texas, as I mentioned, is the preeminent source online for Texans to get information about making the choice concerning donation, dispelling myths and misconceptions, and then adding their name from the drop-down menu to the registry itself. Donate Life America is that for all Americans, and you will be guided by state to the registry of your choice. If you want to find out more about United Tissue Resources and the other agencies that we partner with, the Texas Organ Sharing Alliance, which handles organ donation here, matching hearts, lungs, livers, and kidneys, and so forth, and Miracles in Sight, which matches sight-saving corneas from those who donate them to those who need them, restoring sight every single year to tens of thousands.
Wow.
They have their respective websites. And lastly, ours, United Tissue Resources. Look us up. We're on social media as well, and we are begging you to follow, like, do all the things, because those resources allow us to share information throughout the year, not just in August. Look us up on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, United Tissue Resources. You might see my face a couple hundred times, maybe a time or two too many, but I welcome any and all outreach.
Awesome. That's fantastic. Any other information you want to share with us before we let you enjoy your pie for the rest of the day?
Well done.
You started a little too early with the pie talk, because I'll swing by and grab one, and everybody
Amen
who
to
knows
that.
me knows that.
Yes,
If
sir.
you're in the San Antonio area, stop by St. Philip's College, because Donate Life Texas has an exhibit in the library there, and it is 12 stories that share the 12 core values that make Texans strong and united. And they are actual stories of people like me. And you might, again, see my face among those. But it's really just to show you that donation and the need for donation is real. But there is an other side to this. And once you make it through the lives that these people can touch because others have made a choice to become organ, eye, and tissue donors, it's a wonderful thing. And then lastly, because I end all of my calls to action with this, again, I've said it once, I'll say it again. DonateLifeTexas.org to add your name. And also consider living donation, because if there's one thing that we also must remember is that the need for kidneys, especially in our communities, is not going to be met by just people who become deceased donors. There's too many people. There are over 103,000 people on the national transplant waiting list. About 90 some odd thousand of them are waiting on kidneys.
Wow. That's
And there
amazing.
is no way that we'll address that need through just deceased donation. So if you can, consider donating a kidney. I live now with just one kidney. Everyone can, or many people can. Once again, not a medical professional. And that's the only way that we're going to address that need, especially in our community.
Very good. Very good. All right. Give us a website real quick, and we're going to let you go one more time.
Donate Life Texas and United Tissue Resources.
There we
Thank
go.
you.
Thank you, Mr. Lemuel Bradshaw. We appreciate you. All right. And we love seeing you, and hopefully we will continue to decrease the number of folks who have to be in the situation.
He said he acts twice a year, so we're blessed with that. Kidney donation is such a selfless act. I think for everyone that's out there, if you've ever been hesitant, just think about how you can significantly improve the quality of life for someone in need. Yeah. And if for no other reason, you could have peace of mind, that you fulfillment of your life, that you've been able to do it's called living donation, that you were able to help someone else out. You could save a life. Who doesn't have the superhero complex? Right. So those are the two that come to the top of my head. And more importantly, I coach. I'm in youth sports, and why do we all say we do what we do about making a difference, right? Yeah. And if that had to be the third reason, I just wanted to come behind Brother Manuel and just remind y'all just what we are how you are benefiting if you consider donation.
Exactly. Fantastic.
Well said.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate you. Thank you for coming by. We'll take a little break and come back. It's more with the Morning Grind.
More to come with the Morning Grind.
Yeah. Let's go.
That feels good, don't it?
Dude,
That feels so good.
man, I'm telling you now. Great music.
Yeah.
Will always find a home.
Yes, sir.
It'll always look good in your home, always sound good in your home. Gap Band.
Man.
Rest in peace to Robert Wilson and Ronnie Wilson. Uncle Charlie's still out here doing his thing.
Charlie. Yeah, that's the dude.
Son, get out.
Come on, man.
Yo, man. Yo. Oh, my goodness. All right, 9:45 here in 88.7 KAZI. This is the Morning Grind. We're getting ready to wrap up. The professor's getting ready to do his thing, bringing you the old school. He is also the academic advisor to the new school. So don't you go nowhere, man. You got to hang out with us all day long. Got great music. Got Iron Sharpens Iron at noon. DJ Slice coming in from 1 to 4. Jay, I believe my man Jay's got some music coming in on the midday. Mr. Johnny Garrett, and then your boys back doing jazz and other vibes, smooth jazz and R&B from today and back in the day. And Summerfest, almost ran out of trying to talk about everything. Summerfest is happening this Saturday at Doris Miller. Get more information, log on to kazifm.org. All kinds of great stuff happening. Doris Miller, of course, located at 2300 Rosewood Avenue this Saturday. Join us. Fellas, anything last minute before we check out of this hotel, man?
Don't let your health get away from you. Brother Manuel came on and left us with some good things to think about. And, you know, of course it hit because he was talking about my demographic. Mm-hmm. But if my demographic has high blood pressure and that goes untreated, and that is one of the symptoms and or causes of kidney disease, well, just connect those dots, people. So take care of yourself quick.
Yes, sir.
Don't wait until it's too late.
Yeah, like now.
Yeah, get those checkups.
Exactly. Simply Courtney.
Yeah, I need to do the same. I think I took a personal message from that today was quit putting stuff off, because as you put stuff off, it just allows more things to go wrong. Also, getting in front of medical professionals. We just lost a pivotal person in Texas music, Beat King.
Yeah.
And that was a conversation that he actually had with Slim Thug and them. And they were saying, you know, at the end of the day, get in front of medical professionals.
Wow.
And so no matter what you think is going on, it's better to know than to just think. And so for me, I'm going to live those words as well and get to knowing and stop all this just thinking and hypothesizing and theorizing.
You know what, man? That's facts. That's straight facts. All right, before we get out of here, say hello to Miss DL. DL, we're getting ready to check out in a minute, but I had to bring you up, my sister. I ain't talk to you in a minute. How you doing?
I am well. Good morning, KAZI family. Just wanted to give y'all some quick love because, again, was out here doing the adulting thing, and so glad to hear that people are thinking about taking themselves seriously and their health, because that's what I was out doing today, getting my checkup in. And I just want you guys to, again, love yourself as you are, but remember to grow yourself to where you want to be.
Amen to
and
that.
Don't let nobody tell you what you can't. Don't let nobody tell you what you can't be.
Yes.
And that's and the last point of the day, because again I didn't get my 9 minutes recorded, but I think I'll do a little bit better.
Ooh, yeah, we'll work on that. Sorry about that, dear.
Hey, that's no problem. You know, it's an adult world.
Yes, ma'am.
The thing for you guys on Wednesday is y'all show. Y'all are the kings on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be nice about it. But if they don't like it on Wednesday, they can call in on Monday. They can call in on Tuesday.
Right.
They can call in on Thursday. They can call in on Friday.
Right. Come on now.
You call in on Wednesday, you got my three kings.
What's that song say? What you see
Is
what you get.
Is what you get.
On Wednesday. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Always a pleasure to hear your voice.
We appreciate that, DL. Thank you so much, sister. We really, really do. You know, we really do. We love all our people, man.
Yes.
Hey, love you guys too. Y'all be safe and be blessed now.
All right. Until next time, my sister. Talk to you soon. Thank you.